not make this up. Today is August 15th in Ho Chi Minh, and the theme song from Pursuit of Happiness is playing on my way to get my results of my biopsy. That is insane. Oh, it was just that quick, the twinkle twinkle, doodle-diddle-dee, doodle-diddle-dee, like when they're walking. Man, oh, that's amazing. Thank you very much.
Đi bệnh viện Phạm Ngọc Thạch nha anh.
Come on. All right, heading to the hospital. Stayed somewhere pretty last night. At the lung hospital in Ho Chi Minh. And man, I can't tell you how the minutes have felt like hours since the moment I got the phone call from the doctor about the CT scan concerns a week and a half ago. I can't tell you how fun a lung biopsy was, awake, with a little spray of anesthetic down the back of the throat. A little spray of anesthetic down the back of the throat, and they shot 2 blasts in the nose. Can't keep my thoughts straight. Can't keep. Anyways, this is what it looks like here. A lot of people waiting. Anyway. All will be known shortly. Just waiting to check in. Be told where to go to next. High five. Good times. Can't think of much else. Just feel like blah. Just want to know. Oh, it's so horrible. Not knowing is worse than knowing, like anything in life. So, a long time of waiting and not knowing. I feel like this week and a half has aged me by years. Anyways, back in a bit. Alright, paid my money. And going to room number 5. This is the doctor's office I keep going back to. And my results will be in here. Alright, Angelo here. Man, and what do you think about, what do you do, what do you say when you're waiting for the results of a biopsy? You're to find out if a little piece of your tissue taken from your lungs contains cancer or not. Especially when your family is plagued with BRCA1, BRCA1, which is the genetic mutation that Angelina Jolie had, which had to remove both breasts as preventative maintenance, which had my niece at 21 remove both of her breasts as preventative maintenance. Because if you don't know this, there's genetic testing you can do. When I did it, it tested up to 38 markers that they know lead or can greatly increase your chances on specific cancers. And ours is one of the worst. Several cousins started dying, and then one got tested, and when she tested positive, even though it's a $1,200 test, she came home with a letter that said the rest of the family can test for free. They do the same thing over here in Vietnam. There's one place called Gene Solutions that does it in Ho Chi Minh. All the hospitals will mark it up about $300-400. So I went straight to the Gene Solutions, got it done. Thank God my daughter does not have it, but I am positive for BRCA1. And then what do you think about my results going to come from that doctor sitting right in there at that desk in just a little bit. But yeah, you ponder everything. You ponder all your life choices. You ponder bad places you live with smoke and pollution, like next to the Philippine Air Force Academy with tricycles burning 2-stroke smoke into my house for months on end before and after school. Ho Chi Minh, 4.5 years. Love the people, love the country. Yellow sky flying in and out every time during the day, man. It looks like an ocean city, but 3 or 4 days a week there's no breeze, which is specifically why we moved our daughter out. I felt bad about that. I told her I wanted to be out when she's 6 months. We were out when she was 9 months old. Even in Dalat, going up these mountains a lot, seeing a lot of diesel, man. And Dalat is a mountain city we moved to. But yeah, it's crazy, man, what you sit here and ponder, and your fate's gonna lie in a little meeting here. We'll see what happens. But also, I was looking at this picture of my lung. There you go, right there. And the way it translated, like, you couldn't see any lesions, but I thought I wanted to make sure that they were reachable and that they did get to the right spot. And the doctor told me, yes, they did. The way the report's written sounds like they don't see anything. So then, and they did a scrape test instead of an actual tissue test. Back in a bit. Anyways, I'll tell you one thing that I do think about a lot is like, oh, if I do have it, you know, what am I going to do? And my mind is a complete void. I have no idea what I'm going to do. You know, what's the plan? I mean, I know you got to take action. There's absolutely no insurance. Number two, if you don't have it, man, what are you going to do with your life? Man, all you can think about is how you're going to run with it, man. I just keep hearing words run, like my mom telling me, Angelo, run. Run, and just grab frickin' life by the reins and frickin' run with it. And just, I've done that for the most part. Like I said in other videos, I've done more than most people get to do in 10 lifetimes. And, you know, I hope my number's not being pulled, but I got my daughter now, and boy, does that change things. You know what I mean? You think about everybody who's important to you. You realize how much time you spend on people who are not. People who deserve your attention, people who don't. Eliminating stress. Above cancer, stress is the #1 killer. Love it all. Back in a bit. Good times. Good news. Wanted to say thank you to everybody who, you know, prayed for me, prayed for my family, because prayers were answered. I got the results of my biopsy, and thank God it was negative for cancer. So, my God, though, man, I tell you what, man, those 2 weeks, it aged me. Like, it aged me. And, yeah. For those of you who see me for the first time, I'm Angelo, owner of AppealUnfairPropertyTax.com. And we're a family business, so we're sharing more and more. Me and Priscilla will be back in the States in another couple of weeks for an eye exam. And she's fine, but she has to wear an eye patch every other day. I think we're supposed to wear it today too. Shoot, forgot. But anyways, yeah, man, I tell you what, when you get that call from the doctor that says, hey, you know, you need to check come in so we talk about your CT scan. Oh man, your heart just sinks. And you know, you spend the week and a half it took to get the week that it took to get the biopsy appointment. I mean, man, you think about every darn thing. Oh, she wants to walk. Yeah, you think about everything, like what if it's good news, what if it's bad news, what if, and man, like my mom would say, you know, don't worry until you have something to worry about. But man, you know, that kind of a thing, it's not knowing is worse than knowing. And man, I just, one thing, you know, I could tell myself a million things I would do if it's not cancer. Like if it's not cancer, I'm going to do that. You know, why did I waste time on this? Why did I waste time on that? And, you know, why didn't I do, you know, you start recalling all your decisions in life, and then I thought, well, what if it is? What if it's the worst? You know, plan for the worst, hope for the best. I thought, man, what if it is, you know, cancer? What do you do? And I'm like, and I would just go into a void. You have no idea. You know, I don't know what I would do. Anyways, thank God it's not. It's probably 4.5 years of Ho Chi Minh pollution. Pissed off my lungs. But anyways, I love all of you guys. Thank you for being there. Thank you for all the I couldn't get through the emails. I started reading the emails here and there, and I just started getting all misty-eyed. And I started reading them again right before I went in. You know, they told me they're going to put me to sleep for the biopsy. They put a spray of local anesthetic, like what the dentist gives you before they give you a shot in the mouth, down the back of your throat, and 2 blasts up your nose when you're not expecting it. That feels like mace, I imagine. Don't know what mace feels like, but pepper spray up the nose is what it felt like to me. And then, yeah, you get the joy of watching the 2 or 3 people go at it, you know, before you, you know, and choking and gagging they go through your sinus and down the back of your throat into your lungs. But thank you. I'll keep it short. I just want to say thank you. And man, am I going to run with it? I'm going to make myself as available as I can. I recently gave out my cell phone number. I cannot put it directly in the email. I have to put it in a link on a page, because otherwise people spam it and, you know, whatever. Like, and I look forward to helping more of your friends. I look forward to being more attentive. Please, about this, you know, and a lot of people are like, man, I haven't heard from you. You know, I haven't heard from anybody. I've sent emails, phone calls, text. I try to make this business automated. Problem is, when a big area is open, like Chicago, you know, Lakeview just got done. Half of Chicago, that's everybody east of Western to the lakefront. We're a 4-person office, but when it gets busy like that, you can be hundreds in line for requests for, you know, a free evaluation, whatever. If they want to talk to a human, they got to wait in that line. So on our website, we've said this. If you want to send me somebody, great, thank you. I really depend on that now, especially if I got to put this one through college and I want to get things all in order. I'd like to get a house before we get to America. You know, it's not going to be in Cook County. Surprise. But the thing is, yeah, so we put on the website, like, hey, you know, if you're up on a deadline, or, you know, you can sign up no matter what. And then we triage like a hospital. If your township is not open, you're not going to get any love. It's not being rude. We're focusing on the areas that are open. The county can have 3 to 7 townships open at once. And right now, the 2 different agencies are open. The first one's closing up, but they're getting towards, they're about 3/4 of the way down the 38 townships. And the other one's open, starting at the top of that list and going through them again. And so when your township's open, you're going to get the love, you're going to get the attention. And so when your area is green, meaning open, we check it, right? Otherwise, there's 38 townships on the wall, and we wait till there's a date next to yours. Then it's open for 30 days, and we get it done. It's going to happen. It's a $250,000 database that runs it. It's not like, you know, hey, I paid and I never heard from them. Usually you get a welcome to the family email. That tells you you're in, don't worry about it. It tells you if your area is open when you sign up. The appeal package follows soon after. When an area opens, we don't send them out within 3 days anymore. We hold them about 2 weeks to make sure the county doesn't retract bad data. They've been doing that a lot. But this is my beautiful baby girl. Thank you all so much. So if it's been quiet, I got my cell phone on. I answer. If I'm awake, I answer. And as long as I'm on Wi-Fi, because I'm roaming over here. Okay, and I'm on Wi-Fi just about everywhere we go, even this coffee shop. So my Wi-Fi router actually reaches here from the house. So yeah, I love you guys. I appreciate you. I am grateful for all my customers. Please don't think there's no love. Please don't think like, oh, Angelo's just gotten too big. He doesn't care. But we are still the #1 rated company in this business, 5 stars everywhere, and we're the absolute cheapest with customer support. And I'm trying not to eliminate customer support. But like I said, when an area opens huge like that, Lakeview, next will be Jefferson any day. Western all the way out to O'Hare, Devon to North Avenue. That's a massive rectangle. It's going to be busy. When a tax bill hits, people from all 38 townships are trying to have their friends call or you know, want to, you know, check something. And when you want to talk to a human, I'm sorry, when it's rush time, we might not be able to get to you. But if you're in, just every 4 to 6 months, you're going to get that appeal package. We send it to you, you send it in, and round we go. You're going to win some, lose some, but you do nothing, it's going to be bad very, very quickly. Illinois is still the #2 state people are fleeing. And the county's not losing that money. They're transferring it to the people who stay. So thank you again. Greatly appreciate you, your business, your prayers. Thank you. I really believe in the power of prayer. My mom taught me this. And I just want to have fun with my baby dinker. You my baby dinker? Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Say hi, I'm Priscilla Pooper Dinker. That's what I call it, Pooper Dinker. Yes. Say mwah. Give a kiss. Mwah. Thank you guys. Take care. We're walking these days. Look at this. Oh. You got your little rainbow shoes that your TT Sarah gave you? Good times. Thank you again. Take care. Prayers for you and all your family. Wish everybody a lot of success in what's left of 2024. Take care. Where you want to go? Where you want to go? Where you want to go? You want over there? But you're looking forward. Come on, let's go see the flowers. Hello. Are you daydreaming? Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. My baby's walking. Yay. Come on. Whoops. Come on, come on. Come on, Papa got you. Come on. Oh, you're looking at your shadow? She's seeing her shadow. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's your baby shadow. Hi. Hi, say hi. Oh, good times. It was great. The staff always gives her special treatment. Wow, you're so beautiful. My baby, beautiful. Let's get a picture. I was uploading this video and then I realized there was something I also wanted to say that I forgot to say. And I tell you what, man, like when I was saying earlier, you know, what if it's not cancer? You know, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm gonna do this. I always wanted to do that. and I still haven't done that yet. I've done I'm blessed to say this. I've lived a life that most people won't live in 10 lifetimes. I love some quotes like, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. Every man dies, not every man truly lives. If you want something, go get it, period. Words from my friend and mentor, Christopher Gardner. The movie Pursuit of Happiness is written about. Baby, you took your shoes off. So now she wants to walk all the time. Yeah. And what I wanted to say was like, yeah, you think about all the things you haven't done yet. And like, man, I'm gonna do those. I prayed to my mom, everybody I know upstairs, asking to help, have a hand in my little miracle that I just received. All right, you wanna go down and do standing, baby? There you go. All right, you standing barefoot, baby. I ran around barefoot all the time. Anyway, yeah, you think about those things. Man, I didn't do this yet. I've done everything, but I haven't done this yet, and I wanna do this. And again, when you think about what if I do have it, what if I do have cancer? And I know a lot of you have lived with this, my family's lived with this. Back to what I would do, like if I get a pass and you're like, you can't make deals with God, Mama, tell me that, you can't make, God doesn't bargain, and but I was like, man, if I get this passed, if I get to keep going forward, what am I gonna? I'm just trying to think, mom, talking to my mom, I still talk to my mom, try not to get choked up again. And I just hear my mom like, Mom, what would my mom say when you get the news, when you know the result? And you know what I just hear? I hear, run. With life. Just run. Yeah. So, fucking watch me. Sorry. A little bit Italian. 50%. My mom was adopted. So yeah, I'm gonna run, man. It's just great, dude. Yeah. I'm gonna run, Mom. Watch me run. I thought it was important for you guys to know that. Take care. Love all the way. Thank you very much. I love you, Mom. Angelo. Run. Oh my God. Oh my God, man, the emotions. Oh my God, the sun on my face never felt so good. Clouds going by. Oh my God. Oh man, it's hard to call everybody, and been a little emotional. This is my little microscope scan here, and basically what this says is over here, this side is what they took. And then it confirmed over here that I'm Superman. No cancer. Thank God. I love you, Mom. I know my mom had her hand in this. And everybody else up there, Gassy. Everybody.